Hello and welcome to Cadence Design Systems Fidelity Tutorial Tuesday, where we show you how to use a feature or demonstrate a technique in just a few minutes. Today we're going to see how you can leverage the Untrim feature in Fidelity Pointwise for geometry manipulation and defeaturing. The Untrim command in Fidelity Pointwise allows you to selectively remove trim and curves from the boundary or interior of a quilt. This would be a very useful tool for defeaturing the quilt geometry to remove unnecessary details or to close up interior holes. Here I have an example geometry from the 7th drag prediction workshop that involves the NASA High-Speed CRM under aerodynamic loading with the aeroelastic deflection corresponding to transonic flow at an angle of attack of 4.25 degrees. As you can see, this is the wing body tail, horizontal tail geometry. But let's say we would like to generate a mesh in Fidelity Pointwise to run a CFD simulation for the wing body only. So we basically want to remove the horizontal tail from the configuration. Okay, so let's get started. You can see that the entire geometry is assembled into a single watertight model. So we first need to split off the horizontal tail. To do so, let's select the model and go to Edit Split, or using the shortcut key Ctrl-Q. Here we would like to select all the quilts that belong to the horizontal tail, so I would use the in-box selection with the Shift key pressed. I would like the Reassemble into Models option enabled so that the split-off quilts would be reassembled into a new separate model. So let's click Split, and now we have our horizontal tail separated into its own model. Let's move this to another layer so that we could hide it. I'm going to click OK and then select the horizontal tail model, and with the Control key pressed, I will use the Select Parents from the toolbar to have all the quilts that make up this model also selected. Now I can move all of these selected database entities to, let's say, layer 10. And I'm going to name this H-tail, and I will toggle it off. Okay, so we now have our horizontal tail split off, but we need to close off this hole in our fuselage. And this is where I want to demonstrate the Untrim command for you. Remember that the Untrim command requires the selection of a single database quilt. So let's change my selection mask to Quilts only, and I'm going to select the quilt at the back of the fuselage and then go to Edit Untrim. In the Untrim panel that opens up, we need to select the curve loop to be removed from the trimming definition of the selected quilt. And I'm going to leave everything else as default here. So let's select this curve loop that mates the fuselage to the horizontal tail and click Untrim. So as you can see, Pointwise has removed the selected trimming curve from the interior of the quilt, and we now have our fuselage closed off and defeatured with the removal of the horizontal tail. Just one last thing. The horizontal tail, as you can imagine, is not a tiny detail that we would like to defeature. But the approach that we took here is directly applicable to similar situations involving smaller or more benign geometrical features that we might want to remove or defeature. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, be sure to click the thumbs up button to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please drop us a line down below or connect with us on LinkedIn, which is linked in the description. Thank you all and have a pleasant Tuesday.